Hello Captains, it's me TONIK TZW, and this one's going to be a Friday night special, something to kick off your weekend in style. Yes, it is an absolutely astronomical base XP game, 4,192. You're going to see a high caliber, you're going to see a dev strike, you're going to see a double strike. This is a new personal XP record for me across all of my ships. I believe it was previously 4003, which was done in the Daring. Now there's a guy in this game, he's called Pickle Soldier, and I'm going to call his name out because this guy was an absolute pain in the backside. He's not moving at the start, and then he's going to do something really dumb, and then something really dumb again, and he's going to continue doing dumb things the entirety of the game. And I'm actually thinking of sending this one into Wargaming to get this guy banned because, yeah, you'll see for yourself. The first thing he does is pop his smoke screen, and then he's going to fire his torpedoes. It's our own battleship. Why? What is this guy on? Is he smoking drugs? Is he drunk? Has he been dropped on his head, or is he suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning? Now, I'm in the Plymouth, and yes, I have fair concealment, and I'm going to basically look up his name here, and I'm going to message him on Xbox and say, do us a favour, please. Go forward and spot. But he's going to quite happily entertain himself by shooting at me, for whatever reason. Now, this is harassing other players, I believe it is called in the terms of the game. And yes, we can report people for this, and I really think that I should report him for it. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Is this guy dumb enough to get reported? He is not going to go near a capture point for pretty much 14 minutes of this game. Now I'm backing up because I'm like, if this guy is not going to go forwards, why am I going to sail into the middle of the map and get deleted at the start of the game? I ask him for assistance, he gives me a negative. He's going to head off to the corner of the map along with the battleship. The battleship is not going to be long of this game. And yes, I am microphone there, and I'm saying to the team, let's not expect anything of this Hayate because he is an absolute idiot. Calling for spotting on the capture point because red team are obviously already there, but guess what? No, he doesn't want to do that. And so I decide that although my normal rule of thumb is do not abandon a capture point, that this isn't something that I can deal with. And looking at the minimap, I see that everybody else has abandoned our Z23 on B cap, and so I'm calling for support on him, and that is where I'm going to head. I'm going to keep twisting and turning because there's very obviously a destroyer in C cap, and he's pushed all the way through because I can see where my detectability ring is, and it means he was at least a third of the way through the cap. Now the Hawk is out there on the right, there's a battleship in front of him, the cap's being turned, Constellation out there out of range of me. So I'm still twisting and turning and thinking, what do I do here? Am I going to get broadsided by something from A cap? I'm hoping that the Constellation out there can't get onto me. And now we're running our sonar, we're putting the hard turn in. Excuse me, I've just eaten my dinner, and look, here come the torpedoes. That is very obviously a Jaeger. Now the Jaeger has torpedo reload boosters, so I need to let these things go past me, and telling the destroyers or destroyers exactly where this guy is as we lose our Z23 to torpedoes from the Yagumo. And it's at this point I'm shaking my head, cursing the screen, looking at the way the team is dispersed on the map. We're shortly going to be a third ship down in less than 4.5 minutes, and this is looking like a complete loss. There we go. 3 ships down. 6 ships, plays 9. We don't have a cap. Red team do. I'm sailing into this one, and although I've only got 25 seconds left on my sonar, I'm going to have to risk it for a biscuit and sail across this gap and hope, look there, that we can spot a destroyer. He knows he's spotted and he's going to come YOLOing out. Now I wish he had some more hit points, because it probably would have been worth a little bit more XP for me. But he isn't surviving that one. We turn away. We're going to start heading across the capture point, because we know that the Jaeger is behind us, and we're going to see what we can do with this Brandenburg. You'll notice there up at A, B, C, D, E, F1 is our wonderful destroyer, who is literally going to run across the back of the map crying for help the entire game. He's not even going to be able to spot the battleship, cruiser or destroyer that are out there, because the Jaeger is coming for me. I'm trying to get onto this Brandenburg and help the team out. What I will say is there was a division of 2 cruisers who spawned on B-Cap with the destroyer, but they chose to abandon him and come and sit behind this rock. Now everybody's going to chip in a little bit on this Brandenburg, and my only disappointment in this game was that I didn't finish this guy off, and I'm not going to finish the next ship off either, which was disappointing. I've been in this smokescreen long enough. That Jaeger has got a very fast reload, and I am expecting torpedoes coming in. Now we've got the Baltimore here, and there's the destroyer calling me for help, and I just give him a negative because I am engaged elsewhere. B-Cap is being turned, which means the Jaeger is behind me, which means that there's no doubt torpedoes are going to be on the way. Now I could sit here and continue to contest this cap, but in doing so would probably guarantee my death. So I want to get away from here and do what I can to help this team get rid of this Baltimore. But of course it's an aircraft carrier game, and this guy is going to come in and torp me from the side. I'm going to try and keep my guns on this guy, and I'm thinking, am I going to get a kill here? Guess what? No. The carrier is going to swoop in with his skippy bombs and take that one away from us. But we miss another set of Jaeger torpedoes. We're spotted by the planes. We're going to take another one there and lose our engine, and I am dead in the water. Thankfully, the Jaeger is in his smokescreen, but I am hard spotted. Has the Jaeger come out of a smokescreen? I'm guessing he has. We fire a set of torpedoes behind us, expecting more torpedoes coming at any moment. But the fact that our engine has been taken out, I think, saves us from that salvo from the Constellation. We can't get onto the Takahashi there. He's just outside of range. I'm in a little bit of panic mode at the moment, because I don't think this one is going to end well. I literally feel like my game is going to end any second now. But because my engine was out and I lost speed, it meant that I didn't get onto this capture point to get a cap assist. You already saw how huge the XP score is on this game. We've missed out on 2 kills just, and I'm still hard spotted, and I'm using my knowledge of how I would play destroyers to work out where this Jaeger is, and that rock there has just screened me from the Jaeger. I've got smoke coming up again. Constellation is flat broadside. We get the smoke up as we're momentarily spotted, and there are the torpedoes from the Jaegers, but we are hard spotted again, and then we aren't spotted. So this Jaeger is within my smoke fire penalty range, and there we go. Pops up again. The Constellation can see me now. He is outside of radar range. I'm expecting a full broadside. My sonar is running, but this Jaeger is going to make a god-awful mistake. We break through 30,000 damage. He somehow gets himself spotted there. I don't know what he's done to get himself spotted, but 2 salvos and he is going to be out of this game, and we're immediately going to switch onto the Constellation, put another salvo out there. We've got the Dev Strike, very fast reload here, and bang, that is a double strike, and we're on to the Takahashi. Now we do have a lead in this game currently. We've managed to pull it back. We were losing hard, but there are 2 ships left. We are on 3 kills. There's potential here for a crack, and you're thinking. But yeah, we're going to get out on this Takahashi, and we're going to do what we can to get rid of him, and we're going to push back into B cap, because I think that we're going to lose some more ships, and we're going to need the capture points to guarantee a win. Now, I'm not spotted by the Takahashi yet, but we move into range. We've only got the front 2 turrets on. This guy is zigzagging like crazy. I know he has torpedoes. I don't have sonar available, and the drift on these shots is just getting a little bit too much. But thankfully, even though I'm sailing flat broadside to him, he is firing high explosive. We knock out a turret. We're going to stay on the front of a ship. We're going to keep pushing. He's turning a broadside. Now, I couldn't remember what the torpedo angles are like on the Takahashi, but I'm surprised that I'm not getting a Citadel hit here. But as soon as he's far enough around, I'm going to slam my ship into full reverse, because I'm certain that there are torpedoes on the way. But everybody else wants a piece of this guy. I'm looking for my 4th kill, and we aren't going to get it there, as the Michelangelo picks up the kill. Torpedoes there coming our way, and we are going to continue to push through this cap now, because the carrier is the last ship standing, and now we are going to be aggravated again by this guy Pickle Soldier. So again, if you think I should report him, drop it down in the comments, because this guy was such a pain in the backside. At times I didn't know if I was being shot at by red team or being shot at by my own team, which really ruined my concentration on the game. Now, we're only on 87,000 damage, almost 88, but we've played a hard game so far, where we probably should have been dead at least 2 or 3 times over. We have been in a precarious situation, and now with 3 minutes left on the clock, our wonderful Pickle Soldier is going to make the decision to head back across to Charlie Cap, where he actually started the game but didn't want to go anywhere near that capture point. And all the while that he's sailing in that direction, he's going to continue to shoot at me, or at least he's going to attempt to shoot at me. But the skill with his aiming is about the same level of skill that he has in playing that ship, i.e. it's non-existent. I can see where the carrier is from where our carrier has it spotted, and he is heading in this direction. The thing is, my guns have quite a decent range on them. We do a reasonable amount of damage, and we have currently an extra 4% range on these guns. I should have built it for reload, because I think I would have picked up those 2 other kills, but we might not have had the range to take on some of the ships that we did. For example, you know, this Enterprise, we would have had to push in a little bit closer, but he's bringing his planes in, and I don't want to give up this kill. I've really worked my backside off this game, and I think I deserve a kill on this carrier. But that torpedo run puts our shots off momentarily. He's bringing in his Skippy bombers. We don't care about that. The reload is coming in. We're going to stay on this guy. We pick up a high caliber, and that last shot, no, is it the next salvo? We're expecting it to be sniped away. Skippy bombers going in, but our shells land first to give us 4 kills, 3 assists, 1 solo cap, 1 cap assist, high caliber dev strike, and the double strike to boot on just over 127,000 damage. And I was mighty pleased and having a bit of a giggle at the fact that I absolutely smashed my previous XP record quite substantially. And yep, there's our high art here down there near the bottom of the screen. So I think that one is worth a thumbs up from every single person that is watching this video. So please do smash the like button, leave me a comment, let me know if I should report that guy called Pickle Soldier. If you see him in a game, don't rely on him for anything. Don't forget, you can of course subscribe to the channel and leave a donation if you want to. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye.